Well, hello there, my old friend. Thought I'd never see you. I bet you thought you'd never see me here again. But my baby found another man. Where else would I be but where those steel guitars and broken hearts are playing every night? I forgot those words. They poured low only by the double to an old Keith Whitley song where the lights are dim and drunken promises are still believed. It's steel guitars and broken hearts for me. I woke up this morning thinking I should start with that song, and then I forgot that I don't remember it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. See if I can remember it. It's funny how things never change. Same stories, just different names. The teardrops fall. No, the jukebox plays. I forgot the song. Good morning, Larry. I did have a good Christmas. How about you? It is pouring down rain here in Tennessee, I can tell you that. But good morning. Here's some coffee to you. Oh, I should have made that a happy coffee, huh? I wasn't thinking. No, it was very good. We had the kids here, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We got to go and have a Waffle House Christmas morning, and then just came back and opened gifts and laughed. Then we napped. Then we made dinner. Merry Christmas, Regis Ann. Merry Christmas. What do you guys want to hear? I'm done doing Christmas songs, and clearly I don't remember my other things. I'm going to try that again. Hello there, my old friend. Thought I'd never be back here again, but my baby found another man. Where else would I be but where those steel guitars and broken hearts are playing all night long? Well, they pour low only by the double to an old Keith Whitley song where the lights are dim and drunken promises are all believed. It's steel guitars and broken hearts for me. I'm kind of remembering, aren't I? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's funny how things never change. Same story, just different names. The jukebox plays, the teardrops fall. The jukebox plays, and everything I need's right where those steel guitars and broken hearts are playing all night long. Well, they pour low only by the double to a George and Tammy song where the lights are dim and drunken promises are all belayed. It's steel guitars and broken hearts for me. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba-do-do-do-do-do, ba-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You think after all these years this honky tonk would be cliche? But someone's cheating, someone's leaving, someone's crying every day, and that's why those steel guitars, broken hearts are playing all night long. But they pour low on only by the double to an old another haggard song, where the lights are dim and drunken promises are all believed. It's still guitars, broken hearts. Come on in and play your part. It's still guitars, broken hearts for me. Ba da 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 ba da da da. Oh. Larry's heading to Iowa to see oldest sister. She's just turned 86 on Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness. Good for her. I think Iowa's playing in the Music City Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. Any New Year's songs? I don't know that I've ever written a New Year's song, Regis Ann. I don't know. Although I did hear, I was talking to a customer yesterday, and they were telling me that in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, there's a bar. Well, let me back up a little bit. We were talking about just how, we're not, I don't stay up till midnight anymore, unless, I don't know why I would stay up till midnight. But the idea of going out and all of that till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, just seems kind of crazy to me. So we were talking about that, and she was saying she lives in Wisconsin, and she said that near her there is in Sheboygan, there's a bar that celebrates New Year's at noon on New Year's Eve. Now that I could get behind. Think about that. All of us folks who've done our late night partying don't want to do it anymore, but we'd still like to go have a fun meal and maybe listen to some music, get a little dancing in, drink a little champagne at noon. The clock strikes 12, boom, it's New Year's, you count it off 10, 9, 8, and you get home and it's not dark yet. I love it. I want to start that here in Lewisburg. I got to find me a bar that would want to do that. Isn't that a great idea? Anyways, you guys let me know what you want to hear. Like I said, I'm not really prepared for today. I've been thinking about, we're actually, after this, we're heading up to Nashville for a recording session that I'm producing on. I'm not playing or singing or anything on Jacqueline Hart, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We got 3 more songs to knock out today, and then we'll get into the mixing and mastering, and then we'll have a first-time EP for this young artist. Regis Ann says, have all the shows set to record to watch. Always done an early countdown with the kids. Yeah, that's a good idea. I just like the idea of a noon. The park, the Henry Horton Park here has a restaurant and bar. I bet I could talk to them about having a New Year's party and that we count down at noon next year. It's too late to organize that for this year, but I bet we could do it next year. I bet that'd be fun. That's a good idea. Good. I'd love good ideas. Don't you love good ideas? I wish I'd think of a good idea every now and then, but all right, y'all. Give me some requests. Let me know what you want to hear. Regis Ann. I know what Regis Fine wants here. I'll do one for Regis Ann. It's not a New Year song. It's an old year song. These old bones sure like complaining when they drag me out of bed. I don't mind the ache and pain, it's good to know that I ain't dead. These old bones don't get nowhere fast, they got me this far. These old bones, they like a picking on an old flat top guitar. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never been this old before. It's harder to recuperate. They don't bounce back like they did. Well, when the whiskey lubricates, well, they feel just like a kid's. These old bones don't dance, the truth to tell. They never really could. These old bones got enough to know that they still got it good. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't ever been this old before. You might call me a fossil, really past my time, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with till He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. There we go now. Now, 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 baby, down, 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 I ain't planning on these old bones getting planted no time soon. They still got a lot of miles to go with a plenty left to do. As long as guitars pick it hot and Honky Tonk serve beer on ice, well, you can keep that chair to rock, 'cause of these old bones just to hit their prime. I don't know much, but one thing I know for sure. These old bones ain't never felt this good before. You might call me a fossil, really past my prime, but my baby likes the way that these old bones take their time. They're what God gave me to work with until He calls me home. Said I got these old bones. Said I got these old bones. I got these old bones. Old bones for a new year. Hey, baby, no, no, no. No, 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 no. David says, I know that song's about me. Man, it's about all of us. It's about all of us. Show up with okay, so Regis says I go to a restaurant this year and do a countdown. Oh, I should go to a restaurant this year and go do a countdown with anyone who's there and see how it goes over. All right, that's a good idea. Maybe I will. I have to see. I don't know if I could talk my wife into that, but I'll try it. I will try it. Tina Swanson, what are you doing up so early? Good morning, Casper. Tina got a new dog. Tina and Mark called Casper. Mark and I wrote this song. Mark, we're going to be over at the Parlor Productions today, recording with Jacqueline, probably from about 10 to 2, something 10 to 1 if all goes well, if we're super quick. We'll see. Hey, hillbilly singer, sing me a song about a cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in the bucket, keep the sadness coming. I filled it up all night long. I need a beer drinking, girl cheating, tear weeping, broken-hearted country song. Most Friday nights I'd be that guy two-stepping across the floor. Since she said goodbye, I don't feel like dancing anymore. Didn't see her leaving coming, man, she took me by surprise. They say misery loves company, I need me some tonight. Well, hillbilly singer, sing me a song. A cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in the bucket, keep the sadness coming. I fill it up all night long. I need a beer drinking, girl cheating, chair weeping, broken-hearted country song. Yeah, I do. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Do 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 dee dee dong. You think by now I drank my way out of this neon hell, but I'm stuck on that lost highway Hank Williams knew so well. And I understand the band must play a line dance now and then, but when you played Hank's You're Cheating Heart, it felt like a long lost friend. Hey, Billy singer, sing me a song. A cold-hearted woman done a good man wrong. Here's a 20 in the bucket, keep the sadness coming. I'll fill it up all night long. I need a beer drinking, girl cheating, tear weeping, broken-hearted country song. What's that? I need a tear weeping, girl cheating, beer drinking, broken-hearted country song. Woo! Hillbilly singer. I wrote that with my buddy Mark Allen Barnett. Well, I meant to call yesterday and wish him a happy Boxer Day. So to you and Tina, happy day after Boxer Day. Larry says, found the location for a noon countdown. Appears to be the Above and Beyond Children's Museum. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Think I will take my grandson. Well, that's a good idea. Look at this. Look at us brainstorming and making these great things happen. This is what happens when I'm surrounded by brilliant minds like yours. So thank you. It's just coffee today. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, Jacqueline. Let's see here. What else are you in the mood for? We're going full-on honky tonk today. There's been women that tried to find my sensitive side, and a few attempts to settle me down. Good girls have prayed I'd see the sin in my ways and finally stop rowdy nights hitting the town. Then you came along like peas in a pod, fit together naturally. Darling, you bring out the honky-tonk, the honky-tonk in me. Ice cold pitchers of brew, few games of pool, before that country band hits a stage. Diddle-oo-loo, then two-stepping all night, baby, a parking lot fight. To you and me, it sounds just like a hell of a date. You're a roadhouse dream. You're the finest I've seen in your Stetson hat and wearing them jeans. Darling, you bring out the honky tonk, the honky tonk in me. Well, your smile while I twirl you all around the hardwood floor, and the way your eyes shine in neon lights only make me love you more. They say opposites attract. Well, honey, I don't buy that. We're simpatico, it's easy to see that you bring out the honky tonk, the honky tonk in me. Darling, you bring out the honky tonk, the honky tonk in me. Yeah, ra-ba-ba-ba, ra-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Baby, da ba be lo lady da ba da ba ba da da da. Woo! Tina Swanson is dancing like John Travolta. What do you think about that? Do. Put some brown liquor in that coffee. I know. I think. Hold on a minute. Hey, Jacqueline. I really need to get some. I got some buffalo cream in the fridge. I just forgot to put it in there. Oh, well. You know what? I'm going to be busy producing today. I don't have time to be drinking brown liquor this early in the morning. I mean, I could certainly make time, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have restraint and self-control. My end of the year resolution is to have self-control for at least 3 hours. What do you think of that? You're welcome. But I can play some brown liquor. Well, I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. For a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. I take my neat in a glass all by itself. I drink to love and heartache. I drink to your health and I wax philosophical like Aristotle when God closes up a door. I just open up a bottle of high life, drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. Well, now, let's see here. Oh, I know. You know, some people, they calls it bourbon. Carver calls it ski. I don't care what you call it. If you're pouring it for me, I'll drink it by the cupful. I'll drink it by the gallon. I'll be drinking till I'm thinking I'm a love-making stallion. I like drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets you drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, yeah. Well, now beer just gets me fatter and vodka makes me mean. What happens to, oh yeah, tequila gets me naked, and that no one needs to see, but don't be a wild turkey. Leave me just a trickle. God help and I become between me and my dickle. A highlight, drinking brown liquor. Moonshine gets me drunk quicker. Red wine only make me sicker. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor. Well, I like drinking brown liquor. It's so fine. It's fine as Kelly Pickler. And y'all, that's a near rhyme, so don't be such a stickler. Pour a little more of that Kentucky brown liquor, said yeah. I said yeah. I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, 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 no. Scott Lucatus is here. Hey, Scott. Look at everybody drinking their whiskey so early. I love that. I only hang out with the finest sorts of people. The kind of people that enjoy a good bourbon at 7:26 in the morning. Or in Scott's case, he's at 8:26. He's already busy working right now. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Papa liked the whiskey and threw a little dice. Aunt Louita did it, Uncle Buddy too. They'd have a ball last call, howling at the moon. We carry the tradition our family taught us right. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night, yeah. Well, Mama loved to dance, shake it left, shake it right. She'd flash her little leg and drive the fellas wild. Daddy had a hot rod Chevy 63, burn rubber through the town till he wrapped around a tree. He hung out with the rowdies, they'd cuss and smoke and fight. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking berry pie. Well, she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Yeah, no, 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 no. Well, we ain't doing nothing, ain't been done before. It's way back when some good old boys threw sawdust on the floor. Our family tree's been growing underneath a neon light, and a granny used to honky tonk every Friday night, yeah, yeah. Friday night, Saturday tailgating party with the fam. Got dogs and burgers cooking, cold beer in a can. Sunday morning finds us all singing with a choir, sitting in the front pew catching hellfire. The Bible told us Jesus turned water into wine. And Granny honky tonked every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking cherry pie, but we hear she was a real firecracker in her time. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Now she's knitting mittens and baking apple pie, but we carry the tradition our family taught us right. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Oh, no, 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 no. Go, Granny, go. David says, I love my old granddad. 114 barrel proof bourbon. Woo, 114? Sheesh. Yikes. Scott Lucatus, I was thinking as I was doing that, I was like, Mama loved to dance, shake it left, shake it right. She'd drive, show a little, flash a little leg, and drive the fellas wild. Daddy had a hot rod Chevy 63, burn rubber through the town till he wrapped around a tree. It was the fastest car in town, 'cause he used engine ice. And Granny used to honky tonk every Friday night. Look at that, I just wrote a commercial for engine ice. Scott here makes this kick-ass coolant. he doesn't make it like in his garage or anything like this, but he helps develop these coolants for race cars and high performance motorbikes and stuff like that. He has a cool job. Someday I'm going to be cool. Third bar stool from the corner, a crown on ice. That's where I'll be till closing time. Broken hearts are easy to disguise underneath the neon lights. Before my love did her goodbye, and I'd never stop. I just kept driving past this honky tonk that's become my only friend. But now there's no one waiting, so keep the jukebox playing, 'cause I can't face this empty life again. Ba ba ba, da 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 da, da da da. That coffee went down wrong. Third finger on her left hand, a thin white line. It's where I'll be, or across from me till closing time. I send a drink her way to catch her eye, and we both share a sad, sad smile, because we know the desperate dance of a last call romance will find us in the morning light so cold. But tonight she's gonna hold me, anything to hide the lonely for a while, before we face our lives alone. Third bar stool from the corner, a crown on ice. It's where I'll be till closing time. It's where I'll be till closing time. All right, trying to wash that down with some more coffee. Woo! Third finger, middle finger. Ah, good idea. Did I freeze up? Can you guys still hear me? We have a lot of storms going on. It might have just knocked out my what do you call it, my Wi-Fi. Am I back on? I think I am. All right. I'd like to remind you all, while you're sitting here, if you're enjoying this a little bit, feel free to share it. They hear me, they may not see me, but you can hear me, so let's do that. Just about everything pisses me off. I walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, you got your rats on the left and your vermin on the right. They keep us right. They get out of office, they're all multi-millionaires, and just about everything pisses me off. Walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, you got your kids running around with their faces in their phones. 10 years of college and they live in mama's home. They're triggered and they're tweeting, think their life is such a rut. I wish they'd take that hashtag and stick it up their butt. Just about everything pisses me off. Walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, them Bangladeshi call centers drive me up a wall. Fast food drive-through always gets you wrong. Don't get me started on them freaking robocalls. It's a miracle I'm ever sober at all. Can you hear that rain? Just about everything pisses me off. I walk around mad all day. I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. Well, I come into this world middle finger first, and I'm probably going out the same way. 2, 3, 4. Woo! Can you guys hear that? It is powering down, and thunder, lightning. I'm amazed we're still live. That's incredible. Wow. Where does that go? Down here the river meets the sea. Old John Hyatt tune. And in the sticky heat I feel you open up to me. Love comes from out of nowhere, baby, just like a hurricane, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. Lying underneath the stars, right next to you. I'm wondering who you are, baby, and how do you do? The clouds roll in across the stars, the moon howls out your name, and it feels like rain, and it feels like rain. it feels like rain. And it feels like rain. So batten down the hatches, baby, and wear your heart out on your sleeve. Looks like we're in for nasty weather, baby. That ain't no cause for us to leave. Just lie here in my arms tonight, babe. Let it wash away the pain. And it feels like rain. And it feels like rain. Feels like rain. And it feels like rain. Oh, baby, can you feel it? Baby, can you feel it? And the storm ended. Perfect timing. Yes, that is an old Judd Hyatt tune called Feels Like Rain. Hope you liked it. I haven't played that in a million years. But certain things just remind me of certain songs. I can't believe you guys have been sticking with me. You know, I started doing these 4 years ago. Almost 5 years ago. Wow. In March of 2025, it'll be 5 years ago that we started doing this. So what do you think? Should I do a New Year's Day live on Wednesday? Thinking maybe I will. Maybe not at 7 a.m. because we are going to some friend's house, so I may overserve myself, and then I may need to do it at like 8 a.m. or something. But I don't know. What do you think? Wonder if anybody would show up for that. Anyways, I'd like to remind you to please do me a favor and hit that little thumbs up icon there on your YouTube page. Let people know you like this, and feel free to share this on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever you share things on. And I got time for about 3 more songs. So what are you guys in the mood for? Maybe even 4 if we do fast songs. But I don't know. What else you guys want to hear? Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Just kidding. Just kidding. Some people need to move the chat to see the thumbs up. Well, there you go. So move your chat for a minute. You can see a thumbs up. Well, the midnight headlight, fly me on a rainy night, steep grade up ahead, slow me down, feeling no time. Gotta keep a rolling, cause the windshield wipers popping out of tip. What's that? I've got wooden sheriff's gun, you say? Critters, you say? Oh, okay, well, I said if I'm going to do fast songs, I might get 4, but then I had a request for wooden sheriff's gun. All right, this might be the last time I do wooden sheriff's gun this year. And absolutely I'll do Critters. I was just thinking about that song the other day, Larry. He was a lawman in Texas, and he always got his man. Year was 1883, snow was falling Christmas Eve, and the trail was closing in. He knew he'd find his runner in that patch of trees, probably scared to death and just about to freeze. But I came out hands up in the air with a grin from ear to ear. I was holding a wooden sheriff's gun. I was holding a wooden sheriff's gun. I said I'm sorry for the goose chase, but I couldn't go to jail until I got this done. And I know you've heard it all before, sir, but could you please take this to my son? He's a good boy, the only thing that I've done right. And he still believes that magic comes on Christmas night. And when he wrote to Sandy Claus, the only thing that he asked for was a wooden sheriff's gun. It was a wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. But he said it's a 2-day ride back to jail. Maybe we could stop and you could give it to the boy yourself on the way. My wife burst into tears when I walked through that door. And that little boy, he jumped right into my arms. I introduced the lawman to my family. He said, pleased to meet you, but we can't stay long. But my wife said, you both look half frozen from the cold, and I'll have Christmas dinner on the table for you know. And that little boy, while he ran all around with a grin from ear to ear, when I handed him that wooden sheriff's gun. When I handed him his wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. But he sat down at our table and broke bread. And when he offered to say grace, well, we all bowed down our head and said a prayer. Our bellies full, boots are dry. It's time to hit the trail. I saddled up my horse for one last ride. My wife packed some food, held me tight, not wanting to let go. And the lawman looked my son right in the eyes. He said, we'll be gone for a while, me and your dad. Yeah, we still got a lot of bad guys left to catch. And then he pulled the star right off his vest, and he gave it to my son. He said, you need a badge to draw a wooden sheriff's gun. Boy, you need a badge to draw a wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. But when he locked me up, I proudly shook his hand, because he gave me one more night to be him dad and a hero to my son. with a wooden sheriff's gun. The silent night, a holy night. Oh, thank you very much. Trevor Green said, "Hey, Scott, played that Christmas Day here in Australia." I thank you very much. Thank you, Tina. The video is awesome too. Thank you, thank you. Proud of that. You know what they say about great minds. Yes, Larry, and ours do too. Speaking of Australia, I have a friend of mine that I've known since middle school, and we became friends after high school. And he's just always been someone that's very important to me in my life. And we spoke probably January of last year, and he was in a rough place. And then I hadn't heard anything, and I'd called him countless times. And I've been very worried about him. And I'm not trying to sound like a stalker, but I probably, over the course of this last year, I probably called him 25 times. At least every other week, I left him a message just telling him I was thinking about him. And on Christmas night, I'm about to go to bed. It's 10:15 at night, and my phone rings, and it's my friend, who I've not heard from in almost a year. And he was in Australia, and he quit his job in February and has been riding his bike around the world. He's been bike packing, and he's been all through Europe. He's up in Australia right now, and then from there he goes to Vietnam, and he'll be riding all through the East, and then he heads back. I don't know how, but eventually he'll end up in Norway. But that's what he's been doing, and we talked for about an hour, and that was a great Christmas present to and I think that's one of the nice things about Christmas is you hopefully get to catch up with some old friends. And that was one that he'd been on my heart for a long time. I'd been worried about him, but it turns out he's been great. Just unplugged and has been riding his bike around the whole blame world. So that's crazy. This has been a fun Christmas this year, not only because the kids were here. That was like the icing on the cake. But that last week and a half leading up to Christmas, there were a lot of people that came and visited, or we went and saw friends, and I got to play that show with Mark Allen Barnett and Ronnie and Randy Brooks that we do every year. And that was kind of a nice kickoff, and then it's just been a lot of fun times with friends and family, and that's made this a really cool holiday season for me. And then to end it with that phone call was very, very special as well. Anyways, Larry, this goes out to you, my friend. Happy New Year. Jen's birthday, yeah. Almost 17th. That's true. That was a good time too. Critter gonna crawl where it's dark and dank. Shrimp gonna bow, skunk gonna stank. Hellhound dog gonna howl at the moon. Firefly light up every night in June. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall for you. I forgot what key I was in there for a minute there. Sorry, Larry. Cricket gonna fiddle. Froggy gonna crow. Armadillo in the middle. porcupine gonna pole. Every moth gonna flutter to an oh no hound dog. Oh yeah, you never seen a horse like a Tennessee stud. Catfish gonna swim in Mississippi mud. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall for you. You know, the fun thing about it's just like at the end of November, all of a sudden I start playing Christmas songs, and I'd forgotten all the songs that I'd written on Christmas. So then I learned those, and then it's the end of Christmas, and now I'm going back to the other stuff that I've written, and I've forgotten all that stuff. So it's like I get to relearn it all the time. When it come to what'll happen in between me and you, nature gonna do what nature gonna do. Moon gonna shine, planet gonna spin, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Down, 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 down. When it come to what'll happen in between me and you, nature gonna do what a nature gonna do. Moon gonna shine, planet gonna spin, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen, fox gonna sneak in a chicken pen. Oh no, stray, so snaky gonna hiss, bumblebee gonna buzz, skeeter gonna stick, yeah, 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 when it is looking for the blood. Every moth gonna flutter to an open flame. Well done, love, but about your baby never be the same. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall for you. I said every moth gonna flutter to an open flame. Don't hate the player, baby, hate the game. Critter gonna crawl, I'm gonna fall for you. Da 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 da. Critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall for you. Da 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 da. Well, a critter gonna crawl and I'm gonna fall. Well, for you, girl, talking head over heels. Woo! Well, there you go, Mr. Lemons. I want to hear all about how the New Year's thing goes. Thank you, Tina. I can't believe you guys are up this early. What are you doing up so early? And what are you guys doing for New Year's Eve? What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Staying home. Well, we're practically staying home. We got some friends that just lived on our road. So we'll just drive down the road and then we'll drive on back up, but it's just one road. Hope you all have a wonderful New Year. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year as well. And I might just pop up here on Wednesday on New Year's Day. Maybe we'll see. We're heading, Regis, and we're actually heading up to sort of near you, but we're going to be up in Sevierville for a couple of days, take in the Smokies. It looks like it's going to be rainy for much of it, but we're gonna find a way to have fun anyway. We're gonna eat us some good food, and that's gonna be a big old time. Trevor's doing the radio on New Year's Day. Happy New Year, Trevor. Sevierville is a fun place. Happy New Year, Scott, my friend from the large behemoth of a company that we work for. Yeah, Scott's a good guy, and I'm proud to be working with him. All right, y'all. Trevor's getting 90 degrees every day in Australia. Woo! Wow. I want a sunburn for New Year's. I want some sand in my boots. Hey, y'all. Take care. Have a great holiday. Be safe out there. And here's to a 2025 full of happiness, good health, and some adventures and some good music. Hey, I'm gonna challenge also. I heard something the other day. Somebody say this, and I would say for New Year's, maybe a fun resolution would be once a month. I'm gonna go listen to some indie artist that I've never heard of, and but they're coming to town, and I'm gonna go support them. Um, Buy a ticket and go see their show. Who knows? You might find some folks you really like, but it's bound to be fun just to go listen to some music that you haven't heard before. So I'm gonna try. I'm thinking that might be my resolution is just to go try to support another indie artist once a month. So we'll see. We'll see if I can make that happen. So all right, you guys, be careful, be good, have fun, and we'll see you next year. That joke always gets old, doesn't it? Blue Plate Special does it for me. There you go. There you go, Regis Ann. See y'all later.